What happens to your body when you eat raw garlic every day? According to Dr. Mandell, stop cooking your garlic because what happens inside your arteries, your testosterone levels, and your immune system when you eat it raw is something most people have never been told. And once you hear it, you will never look at garlic the same way again. Most people use garlic as a flavoring ingredient and throw it into a hot pan without a second thought. But the truth is that heat destroys the most powerful compound inside garlic, the very thing that makes it one of the most medically studied foods in human history. And you have it sitting in your kitchen right now for almost nothing. Here are 5 incredible things that happen to your body when you eat raw garlic every single day. Number 1, your arteries become cleaner and your blood pressure drops. According to Dr. Mandell, when you crush or chew raw garlic, a compound called allicin is released. Allicin is one of the most powerful natural cardiovascular compounds ever studied. It relaxes the walls of your blood vessels, improves blood flow, and helps reduce the buildup of plaque inside your arteries. Research has shown that regular consumption of raw garlic can meaningfully reduce both systolic and diastolic blood pressure. In some studies, it has produced results comparable to certain blood pressure medications without the side effects. For men over 50 whose blood pressure has been slowly creeping upward, this is one of the most practical and effective foods you can add to your daily routine. Here is the critical detail that most people miss. When garlic is cooked at high heat, allicin breaks down almost completely within minutes. The garlic you throw into a hot pan still gives you flavor, but it provides only a fraction of the cardiovascular benefits. From a health standpoint, crushed raw garlic eaten directly is an entirely different food. Just 1 clove of raw garlic a day is enough to begin giving your heart and arteries meaningful protection from the inside. Number 2, your testosterone levels receive a natural boost. This is the benefit that surprises most men because garlic is not something people usually associate with male hormones. But according to Dr. Mandell, the science is real and has been studied directly. Garlic contains a compound called diallyl disulfide, which research has shown can stimulate the release of luteinizing hormone, the hormone that signals your body to produce testosterone. Studies have found that men who consume garlic regularly show measurably higher testosterone levels than those who do not. On top of that, garlic is a powerful reducer of cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone, which directly suppresses testosterone production. When cortisol remains chronically elevated, testosterone levels decline. Garlic helps keep cortisol under control, allowing testosterone to remain at healthier levels naturally. For men struggling with low energy, reduced motivation, difficulty building or maintaining muscle, or simply feeling that something is hormonally out of balance, eating raw garlic every day is one of the simplest and least expensive dietary changes you can make to help move those numbers in the right direction. Number 3, your immune system becomes significantly stronger. Garlic has been used as a natural medicine for thousands of years in cultures all over the world. Modern science has finally confirmed what traditional medicine recognized long ago. According to Dr. Mandell, the allicin found in raw garlic has direct antimicrobial, antiviral, and antifungal properties that provide powerful support for your immune system as it fights off harmful invaders. Studies have shown that people who regularly consume raw garlic become sick less often, recover more quickly when they do become ill, and demonstrate stronger overall immune cell activity. Allicin directly stimulates important immune cells, including natural killer cells and macrophages, which serve as the frontline defenders of your immune system. What makes garlic different from most immune support supplements is that it does not simply stimulate immune function. It also helps reduce the chronic, low-grade inflammation that gradually weakens your immune defenses over time. In other words, it works both offensively and defensively at the same time. If you find yourself catching every virus that spreads through your workplace, struggling to recover from infections, or simply feeling that your immune system is not as strong as it once was, Eating raw garlic every day can produce a noticeable difference within just a few weeks. Number 4. Your cholesterol levels improve and your liver becomes healthier. According to Dr. Mandell, multiple scientific studies have shown that garlic can reduce total cholesterol levels and specifically lower LDL cholesterol, the so-called bad cholesterol that accumulates inside your arteries and increases your risk of heart attack and stroke. The sulfur compounds in raw garlic interfere with your liver's production of cholesterol, naturally reducing the amount released into your bloodstream. According to Dr. Mandell, the connection with the liver goes even deeper. Raw garlic activates liver enzymes that help your body eliminate toxins more efficiently. It supports the liver's natural detoxification pathways, helping clear away the waste products that gradually accumulate after years of a typical modern diet. For men who have been told that their cholesterol is too high, or whose liver function markers are less than ideal, raw garlic is one of the most thoroughly researched natural dietary interventions available. It is not a cure, and it is not a replacement for medical treatment. But when incorporated into a daily routine, it can contribute to measurable improvements over time. Just 1 clove every day. Your liver and your heart will both quietly thank you for it. Number 5. Your body gains powerful protection against cellular damage and aging. According to Dr. Mandell, raw garlic is packed with antioxidants, compounds that neutralize free radicals before they can damage your cells, your DNA, and your organs. Free radical damage is one of the primary drivers of aging and has been directly linked to the development of many serious diseases over time. The sulfur compounds in garlic, particularly allicin and its related compounds, are among the most powerful antioxidants found in any commonly consumed food. They work throughout your entire body, helping protect your brain from cognitive decline, your heart from arterial damage, and your cells from the types of mutations that can eventually develop into more serious health problems. Studies of populations that consume garlic regularly as part of their daily diet consistently show lower rates of certain cancers, lower rates of cardiovascular disease, and greater overall longevity. The Mediterranean diet, which is consistently ranked among the healthiest dietary patterns in the world, includes garlic as one of its most important daily ingredients. You are not simply eating something that helps you feel better today. You are making a daily investment in your long-term health, one that compounds over months and years into meaningful protection against the diseases that affect so many men later in life. Now that you know what raw garlic can do for your body, how should you eat it to obtain the greatest possible benefit, especially if the idea of eating a raw garlic clove sounds unpleasant? According to Dr. Mandell, the first and most important step is to crush it first, always. Crushing or finely chopping raw garlic triggers a chemical reaction that converts a compound called alliin into allicin, the active substance responsible for most of garlic's remarkable health benefits. A whole uncrushed clove produces almost no allicin. Crush the garlic, allow it to sit for 10 minutes, and then eat it. That 10-minute waiting period is extremely important. After crushing the garlic, let it remain at room temperature for about 10 minutes before eating or cooking it. This allows allicin to form completely. If you place it into a hot pan immediately after crushing it, the heat destroys the enzyme responsible for producing allicin before the compound has a chance to develop. How can you eat it without the strong taste? The easiest method for most people is to finely mince 1 small clove and mix it with a tablespoon of olive oil, a spoonful of honey, or a small amount of yogurt. This masks much of the strong flavor while preserving the allicin. If you prefer, you can also swallow a small crushed clove with water just as you would take a dietary supplement. When is the best time to eat it? According to Dr. Mandell, First thing in the morning on an empty stomach is ideal because your digestive system absorbs the active compounds most efficiently when no other food is present. Many people also find that eating it before bedtime works well because they sleep through the strongest part of the garlic odor. How much should you eat? 1 clove per day is sufficient to obtain all of these benefits. 2 cloves are generally acceptable if your stomach tolerates them well. Beyond that amount, you may begin to experience digestive irritation. 1 crushed clove every day, that is the habit. Before you begin, however, there are several important precautions to keep in mind. If you are taking blood-thinning medications, such as warfarin, or are receiving aspirin therapy, raw garlic has significant blood-thinning properties that may enhance the effects of these medications. According to Dr. Mandell, you should always consult your doctor before adding raw garlic to your daily diet if you are taking any blood-thinning medication. If you have a sensitive stomach or suffer from acid reflux, raw garlic may irritate the lining of your digestive tract. Start with a very small amount, about half a clove, and eat it with or after food rather than on an empty stomach until you know how your body responds. If you have an upcoming surgical procedure, stop eating raw garlic at least 2 weeks beforehand because its blood-thinning effects are strong enough to increase concerns about bleeding during surgery. If you are taking medication for HIV or certain other medical conditions, garlic may interfere with the way your body processes those medications. Always consult your doctor if you are taking any prescription medication. So here is your action step for today. Go to your kitchen, take 1 clove of garlic, crush it, let it sit for 10 minutes, then eat it. You already have everything you need. It costs almost nothing, and it begins working from the very first day. A small daily habit can produce remarkably meaningful results. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like it and subscribe for more practical health and nutrition advice from Dr. Mandell that is simple, evidence-based, and genuinely effective. And let me know in the comments, have you ever eaten raw garlic before, or are you going to start today? Leave your answer below. I read every single comment.